Good afternoon. How many of you are self-conscious of at least one part of your body? In the moments to come, my goal is to persuade you into helping change the way media advertises the ideal body. This is to help you understand the influence that media has over our bodies. My knowledge comes from my personal research on the subject and also how I've noticed people change due to the influence of media. First, I'm going to tell you about the control media has over our bodies. Second, I'm going to explain to you exactly how media influences us. And lastly, how this problem affects everyone and is not just an individual problem. Now let's first talk about the control media has over our bodies. So how does media have control over our bodies? Well, every day people are pushed into looking or acting a certain way. We're constantly being told by the media that we need to be a certain size and that if we act a certain way in public, it will be looked down upon if it is unnormal. In a journal written by Shelley Spur, she writes that current research demonstrated that the media holds a significant power to influence female adolescents, and that the constant bombardment with images of abnormally thin models had resulted in an increased body dissatisfaction, disordered eating among female adolescents. This research shows how media has control over our bodies. Just simply viewing the photo of what media says is the ideal body automatically causes us to question our own value. There should only be one person that controls our body, us. We can control how we feel, and if we are good enough, we are good enough when we want it to be. The media is constantly criticizing people who they feel do not meet their standards. However, while the media may be criticizing Beyonce about a dress that she wore to the red carpet that they felt showed a little too much skin, they are praising Kim Kardashian for her fashion choices, even though she was wearing see-through lingerie without any pants on. Media is always critiquing the way people look, especially their bodies. In a journal written by DeBraz and Heather Halabas, they found that there were correlational and longitudinal research findings that reveal that exposure to the media's portrayal of the ideal body physique is positively associated with body dissatisfaction and eating disorder symptoms. The research proves that the media has a negative impact on the way people, especially women, are affected by the way media portrays the ideal body image. Now, although it did say positive, that means that there is visible and there is a sign that viewing these media images actually does affect people. It's not just an image, it's something that can actually affect people and cause them to change the way that they think. In most beauty product ads, they employ someone famous to help them promote the product. They do this so that the customer feels that in order to look as beautiful as this famous person, they must buy this product. In an article written by the Daily Mail, it was revealed that the famous size 12 Marilyn Monroe would, in today's standards, fit anything from a size 00 to a size 8. The size standards that we have now are a wide variety compared to what they used to be. Now, this may be more helpful in finding exactly what size fits you, but people have become more focused on what size they are due to model images instead of what size actually fits their ideal body. All our bodies are different, and so this ideal image of you need to be under size 4 doesn't fit everyone. So how does this problem affect everyone? Well, when an individual starts to become affected, those that surround them begin to notice and might adjust accordingly. For example, someone may begin to lose weight and in turn receive compliments. Now, in your mind, you may feel as though in order to receive compliments yourself, you must also lose weight, even though you're perfectly healthy. In a book entitled Bullying and Cyberbullying, What Every Educator Needs to Know by Elizabeth Englander, she writes about how bystanders are fundamentally involved, both as facilitators and preventers. Now, although this quote is geared technically towards bullying, the bystanders that surround someone and enforce the weight loss with compliments in extreme cases of weight loss do nothing but affect those around them. Some may even say that the media actually has a positive influence on people's lives. In a journal written by Daniel Miller entitled Does Social Media Make People Happier?, he argues that it is a key element in empowerment of the poor. Although it is important to empower the poor, media does not do this. Instead, media places an important part on having money and how it is important to have a lavish lifestyle. Media does not bring attention to the poor. In some cases, it might bring small attention to the poor, but in fact, if you look at the research, we actually pay more attention to what celebrity gossip is going on than the fact that there's a homeless person walking on our street that had just died due to starvation. In helping you understand the influence that advertisements have on our bodies, first I told you about the control media has over our bodies. Second, I explained to you how the media influences us. And lastly, how this problem affects everyone and not just the individual. Now I'd like to leave you with this lasting thought. I'm not going to say that you shouldn't take care of your body. I am saying that you should feel confident and know that you are good enough no matter what or who you are.